Hey everyone, this is Edwin Torres, and today I want to show you something I'm super excited about. It takes a lot for me to get this excited about something, but when I see something that I know will get you results and that I know will make you money, I have to tell you about it. And I have some of my own earnings proof that I'm going to show you in a couple of minutes. But basically, this course is called Auto Flip Cash, and it's going to show you how you can create these simple websites in just about an hour, and you can sell them or flip them, as they call it in the course, for a couple $100s. Like I said, I'm going to show you my own proof from the results I got using this method. But real quick, as you can see here on your screen, you can get started with this in only about 45 minutes. That's really all it takes for you to put up the website the way they show you and create it in the way that you need to for it to sell a lot. And you can get a 150 to 600% return of investment. So that's crazy big. This is rinse and repeat. It only takes you about 1 hour to create each site, so you can knock out a couple of these if you want, a couple of these in a day or in a week if you're feeling a little bit more lazy. This is extremely newbie friendly. I've gone through the entire course and they really do break down everything step by step for you, and there's no list required. So this evens out the playing field entirely. You don't have to be competing with the super affiliates that have huge massive lists. This really does even it out for everyone, because you don't need no list. You don't need to be worrying about email marketing or YouTube or even SEO or even creating content. You don't have to worry about any of that. And the person behind this product is called Osman Safdar. I'm probably butchering his name, but this guy is super smart. He helps a ton of people sell and flip websites for a living. So he has a bunch of coaching students that he walks them through this method pretty much almost every single day. I'm going to show you some proof that his students have gotten. So I'm just going to scroll down. So as you can see here, his student called Jay flipped his website for $200. That's crazy. And then his other student Jeff flipped his website for $125. If I keep scrolling down here, you can see here a transaction for $200, $125, $100. So you can see the type of money you can make with this method. And I'm gonna hop on over to Flippa so you can see my own results with this. So as you can see here, I'm logged in right now. That's my username over there in the top right. Catcher360 is just a username I've been using for a while for a lot of stuff. And as you can see here, it's a technology blog I used to run for about a year or two, and I just popped it up on Flippa. I got burnt out. I got tired of it, so I wanted to see if I could make any money from it. And if you zoom in right here, if I'm gonna zoom in, I sold it for $500. So I made a lot of money off a website that I was just about to let die. And it took me about 2 years to get to that point. But the amazing thing about Auto Flip Cash is that you can get similar results to this, and it will only take you about an hour. You don't have to put in the 6 to 8 hour work days like I did to build up this website. He literally shows you how to set up everything. So you only have to put in about an hour of work, and you can sell a site for easily for around $100. So I'm gonna hop over to the members area and show you exactly what you'll get inside of Auto Flip Cash. So here's the members area, and the way it works is you get the ebook, which is about 72 pages of pure value. I've gone through it and it's incredible. And if you don't like reading and you rather watch stuff, you have here 11 videos that you can just go through and kind of marathon, and it'll explain the entire method in detail. So it's super good. They're crazy for offering this much value. They really do take you step by step through everything you'll need. So there's one thing I want to tell you about, that when I was going through the course, they recommend a plugin, and that plugin is basically going to be in charge of all your content creation. So that plugin kind of automates the entire thing. But when I was looking at it, it costs like $20. And even though $20 isn't a lot of money, for some of you, $20 might be a lot of money to just put down that easily. So I'm like, let me see if I can offer something that will help kind of work as an alternative. So you could still use the method, but without having to purchase additional stuff. So what I did is, let me scroll up here. So what I did is I did some research, and I found two alternative plugins that you could use that are 100% free, and they'll basically automate your entire account creation. So you could just plug it right into the auto flip cash method, and it'll work just the same as if you were to use the paid plugin. Now obviously the paid plugin will probably be a little bit more fancy, might be a little bit more advanced, but if you just want the bare bones method and get this thing knocked out and working, you can use these free plugins and put it on your website, and you get that 100% free if you grab auto flip cash using my link. And another bonus, because I want to just keep stacking the value, is the traffic jumpstart checklist. So let's say you want to do things a little bit more manually, you really don't want to be automating things, you don't want to like deal with that. Let's say you just want to like put out fresh content that you've written yourself. This is this is going to come in super in handy. So I've run multiple blogs. I have a blog of my own, and every time I publish a brand new blog post, I take it through a couple of steps so I can ensure that I get as many eyes as possible on my blog post. Because when you have a brand new blog post, you're going to try to you have to try to maximize the number of people that see it, because it not only looks good in Google's eyes, it's important that once your blog post is nice and kind of raw and fresh, that you have as many people looking at it, so you can maximize the number of shares you get, the number of comments you get, and it's a whole thing that it's super important that you try to get done. So with this traffic jumpstart checklist, you just have to look at it and just go through each step I tell you, and you can expect either 50 to a couple hundred visitors depending on how much work you put in going to your website. So that's going to be a super valuable resource that honestly I've been using it for years, and I really do believe that it will get you good results. This product, like I've been telling you, is ridiculously cheap. It's the amount of value that they're providing is out of this world, because once this thing goes live, you only have to pay $5.95 to get it. So only $6 to get over 72 pages of a PDF, over 11 videos that's going to walk you through everything. You get a bunch of bonuses from not only me, but you also get a bunch of bonuses, if I keep scrolling down here, from the creators themselves. So you get an additional checklist, and you get 2 other bonuses. That's just going to help you make as much money as possible with this method. So they really do leave nothing off. So I even told the people behind them, like, yo, you're offering way too much for such a low price, but they told me that they just want to provide value, so I respect that. So when this thing goes live, it's going to be selling for $5.95, and they're going to have it at that price for about 3 hours, and then once those 3 hours are up, that's when the price goes up, and that's when the price increases. So if you want to grab auto flip cash at the absolute lowest price possible, it's important that the second it goes live, so remember, it goes live November 4th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the second it goes live, make sure you click any link on this page to grab your hands on it. So yeah, so I'm super excited about this. Hopefully you guys saw the value in it, and I know it'll make you money if you take action with it.